Alrighty, I am back again. Welcome back to my channel for the few of you that do watch me. Um, I just did my makeup real quick so I can get on camera to do this quick review on the movie Underwater. I went to go see it yesterday, and I have to tell you, this movie was surprisingly good. Um, like me and many others, we grew up watching Kristen Stewart in all her movies, and she was never. I never thought she was such a great actress. Um, I don't know. I didn't really like her until after the whole cheating scandal with the married producer or director of the um, the movies that she was in with Robert Pattinson, the vampire movies. What's it called again? I don't remember. But anyways, that's when I started liking her. And what really made me like her was even after, all those movies were finished, she kept her name out there. She took a lot of smaller roles, and she like kept her face in front of the camera. She wasn't like, to me, she didn't seem like stuck up. She just kind of just did what she had to do to, you know, get to where she's at. So when I saw her in this, I was like, ugh, this is gonna be a rough one. And but I like literally saw the trailer like a week before I went to go see it, and I was like, okay, this kind of looks good. So, and it was the only thing I was interested in that was playing. So I took the kids, and I don't know how to explain it, but action and there was no drag time. Like, you didn't sit there like an hour into the movie and wonder, okay, when is it gonna get good? Like, it started, the action was literally between 30 seconds and a minute after it started, and it was nonstop. Everything was good. The deaths were great. The one thing I say I didn't really like too much, and spoiler alert, there is one black kid in the movie, and he's like the first to die, and his death was like so gruesome and crazy. Like, all their deaths are gruesome and crazy. So I like that aspect of it, is that they didn't just kill the one black kid and saved everybody else. And like, everybody got it. So of the original survivors of the first attack, or at this point they didn't know it was an attack, the disaster, a few of them were able to escape, and it was 5, 6 survivors, including Kristen Stewart. Um, and then only 2 survived out of that. So, wait, 1, 2, 4, 5, yeah, 6. And only 2 of them survived out of that. Again, spoiler alert, Kristen Stewart kind of sacrificed herself to save the last 2 people. Okay, so the basis of this movie is they have these huge drilling places, or whatever they call it, underwater, and they have people living down there to man it, or to watch what's going on, and work on them. And as soon as the movie starts, like, it hits, the action hits, the plot starts, everything. Like, there's a lot of jump scares, which is like the only type of scares in this movie. Like, everything else was good. It's just billion and one jump scare. So be prepared. Like, I was screaming the whole time, and I mean, I liked it. It was better than I thought it would be. A lot better than I thought it would be. So anyway, they're on these rigs, whatever you want to call them, underwater, and the way Kristen and the other girl put it, they drilled too much, too far, and it released or disturbed this huge underwater, like, demon monster looking thing. And there was like millions of other little demon monster things attached to it. So they were getting attacked by these little demon thingies. And then in the end, Christian saw like the mommy of it all, and it was ginormous. So she finally made it to, they had to escape the rig they were on because it was about to explode. So they had to make the trip to an older rig that was abandoned by them, you know, years ago, because it was the only one there. They know they could make communication with the surface, so they try to make the trek. It was like a mile down and a mile over, so they made that. And when they finally got there, it was three of them left at this point, and each escape pod, she found two, but the third one didn't work. So she sacrificed herself, sent the other two up, and you know, she kind of hit self-destruct mode and waited till they got clear of the blast zone, and it went up, and that's where it ended. Like I said, surprisingly good, surprisingly better than what I was expecting. Like, I literally saw the ads for this movie like a week before I actually watched it, and it was really good. Like, Kristen was amazing in this. Like, you know, still kind of like the empty behind the eyes type look that she always has, but she did a really good job in this. I definitely recommend it. Non-stop action, non-stop deaths, gruesome deaths. Only 2 lives were spared, but in actuality, everybody would have got it if it was a real, you know, situation. I love that she, you know, sacrificed herself for the other 2 people, and, you know, kind of further their life. Would I recommend it? Hell yeah. Out of 5, I would probably give it close to 4, maybe a 3.75 or 4, because like I said, it was an unexpected, good, a ridiculous amount of action. Killing monster was amazing. I don't know what else to say. It was just really good. Like, it was only like an hour and a half too, so you didn't have to sit through a 3-hour long movie, which, you know, movies like this are usually like 2 to 3, you know, 2.5, 3 hours long. So yeah, you didn't have to sit through that. You didn't have to sit through a long or lengthy build up. You didn't have to sit through a backstory before they got to all the goodness. Just right away, like, it opens and right away things hit. Like, go see it. You won't be disappointed, I can definitely say that. But anyways, yeah, that was it for my review. Like I said, I loved it, and you guys should definitely check it out. If you have seen it, let me know what you think. And yeah, that's it. Peace.